Every day. Creamy kind. No way I get tired of it. You?
Mhm. Ugh, where are we here? Come on, where's the other one? There it is. That's working? Good, 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 good. Hey, Mermaid, good to see ya. Okay, yeah, we're trying something a little different here, guys. Slaughter, glad to see ya. You might find this interesting. It's a flight sim, but it's kind of arcadey. I would call it in between Ace Combat and DCS. There's some systems in that act like they should, but it's like an arcade sense. I'll show you what I mean. And there is an A10 mod, but the last update broke it, so the mod developer has to update it to the current version. But this is the version that has multiplayer. So let's recenter ourselves. All right, and let's get into this. Thanks for the host, McChicken. Systems are simulated very deeply. How are you doing, Mahuja? Did I butcher that name? I am sorry. That's like saying The Sims 4 and Diablo are both top-down games. Well, we shall see. So, I went in and made... Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I did set this up a little bit. I did fly around a bit, but I know nothing about this. So, let's go through these, I guess. Getting started. Okay. Lala, thank you for the host. Mahuja, is that how you pronounce your name? Okay. Can't stay long? That's all good, man. I know. Huh. Okay, an arcade game with a startup feature. Okay, page 1 out of 1. Okay, let's see this. Line your seat with the virtual chair. Alright, so let's just sit up nice and straight. Recenter. Equip helmet when ready. Helmet when ready. Oh, cool. Okay. Gotta get back to work soon. Oh, you're working today, yes. Chrono, welcome. Whoa.
Welcome to the AV-42C. First, let's keep the bird from rolling away by using the bird. Now let's move on to the startup sequence. First, turn on the main battery. This will store power for all the electronic equipment on the aircraft.
Huh. Okay. Monarch, welcome. I'd say at this rate I have Helix's interior house memorized every time I click in here. Yep. Be careful not to drop the helmet on the floor if the virtual floor is deeper than the real floor. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. Then it's like restart. He's just in the living room. Yes, I am. Okay, so looks like we have some sort of a startup. Let's see. Ooh, we got tooltips and everything. Auto adjust. Auto adjust right. I guess those don't work. Oh, I guess I need power. Okay, so enable battery. So trigger.
Now start the auxiliary power unit, or APU. This will keep the battery charged while we complete the startup sequence. Wait a moment to allow the APU to spool up. We're now ready to start up the engines.
Just gotta move the beastie laptop away. Three upper toggles or not real. Well, we have lights, but these start the whole thing in the movies. Left engine. Okay, yeah. Start right engine. Oh, there's left engine spooling up. Okay. Didn't see you, Lala.
Keep an eye on the engine gauges and wait for the RPM to settle.
Oh, that's working now. Ah, okay.
The engines are now supplying electrical power, so we can turn off the APU.
Okay, so far everything makes sense.
Now we can turn on the heads-up display.
One is right.
The HUD, or heads-up display, shows you attitude, altitude, velocity, targeting reticles, and other important flight data at a glance. Now turn on the multifunction displays, or MFDs.
Okay.
The MFDs give you access to aircraft features such as weapon configuration, navigation maps, sensors, and etc. You can access these features by pressing the corresponding buttons around the edge of the monitor. You'll learn more about the features of the MFDs in a later tutorial. The vehicle is now ready to fly. In the next tutorial, we'll talk about basic flight controls, taxiing, takeoff, and landing.
You take care, McChicken. Don't work too hard. It's pretty good so far. Yeah. So far, I like we have. I wonder, can I play around here? No signal. Zoom mark. Soy. Okay, I know what soy is. Head. No. Power. Oh my goodness. Sense. Day. Night. Color. Oh wow. That's white hot, black hot, and color. Zoom in, zoom out. Waypoint, I guess, lose your TGP over. Oh man, this okay, yeah. This actually seems alright. I thought it would be a little less. It's very simplified by the looks of things. It's not DCS for sure, but it's not Ace Combat either. Okay, guess we'll go to start off. Basic flight, okay. Get my VR set back up tomorrow. I want it so I can play with you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this tutorial here as well. But basic flight. It seems like pretty simple, quick tutorials, so hopefully I can knock these out and get to the AH and see how it looks. Okay, so we're already centered. I don't know why I think that's funny. But how do you fly? I wonder, with these wands, how do you fly?
Welcome to the basic flight tutorial. We'll skip the startup procedure now and pick up where we left off in the last one. The main flight controls are the joystick and throttle. You can grip them by holding the grip buttons, or toggle lock your hands to them by tapping the grip buttons. Let's start with taxiing. Grab onto the main flight controls now.
Oh, okay. That little box on the bottom right of the HUD, that's where your stick is going to be. I'm going to be watching that closely while I get used to this. Okay. Now what's these do? These position, okay. What's auto? Oh, okay. So if I wanted it on my lap, I can just put it there and just do like that. And then turn auto off, and it's right there on my lap. Oh, okay. Now, if I tilt my stick down, that is the new 0 point. Okay. So whenever you grip, it's zeroed already. So if you grip it, you won't all of a sudden go haywire. So just set it on my lap for now. And there, we are centered. Okay, grab the throttle. Oh, what's this? Oh, sweet. Okay. Side stick is rotation oriented. You can select in MFDs to have a center stick based on position. Oh, sweet. Option. Joy sensitivity, altitude warning, unit options. Oh, okay. Feet, nautical, knots. Okay. Back, I guess. Home brings us to here. Okay, so that's game. Oh, game center, quick save, restart, exit. Okay. So your game menu is here. That explains why the buttons wouldn't work. Navigation. Okay, let's just see. Equipment. Okay, so there's your dismiss. Options, yes. Comms. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Can't remember for sure that you have center stick in this particular plane. Okay, gotcha. The only person playing VTOL VR. Really? I figured this game was more popular than that. I hope you enjoy your stay then. CMS. Okay, release rate, single 30. Oh, wow. Release mode, single auto. Okay. Looking for some co-op games. Me too. Heck yeah. Okay, let's get this bird in the air. See what happens. Ooh, that's neat. Return to base. Objective. It's very simplified. Like I'm a big I like my DCS. But sometimes I just want to fly without thinking too much. That's pretty neat. Okay, yeah, enough exploring. You don't get much more co-op than the two-pilot helicopter. How is the AX-64? Is it modeled after the real cockpit? Or is it kind of like its own cockpit? All right, some center. Throttle. It's like a collective. Okay. Neat.
To steer the front wheel, you will have to twist the joystick on the vertical axis. In order to get moving, we need to tilt the engines to the forward position. Start by holding the throttle trigger to lock the wheel brakes. Then, press and hold up on the throttle thumb control to tilt the engines forward. The indicator here shows the status of the engine tilt.
Okay, so that's brake. Oh. That's brake. Okay. So I can, yeah, and it's gradual with the trigger. Okay. So, okay, so now.
Now if you release the brakes and slightly lift the throttle lever, you will start to roll. Apply small amounts of throttle or brakes to control your speed. Don't go too fast. Try taxiing over to the marked waypoints.
Yeah, this is something else I set. I set it to the pad instead of the stick twist. Okay. Okay, yeah. 0.03 nautical miles, 0.2. Okay. Pretty simple so far. You can see the big line in the little block there. That's your rudder. Or you can try it with the twist. I find that I'm thinking I'm going to be like all over the place.
Stop here. Throttle down and hold the throttle brake trigger.
Okay.
Let's prepare for a conventional takeoff. Set the brake lock so you can free up your hands. Remember, if your hands are locked to the controls, you have to tap. Set the flaps to position 1.
Oh yeah, do we have an external camera mode? S-cam. What's that? Spectator cam? Audio off. Start. Okay. 4K screenshots. Okay, neato. That's me, I guess. Cycle reset. And look at target. Look at self. Oh, okay. Neato. I think you hit view to cycle the views. Where is that at? Oh, view. There it is. Toggle preview. Oh, okay. Start. And look self. Look at missile. Look at target. Camera mode. Fly along. Fixed. Oh, neat. Try cam on the right screen. Oh, cam. External cameras. Oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. If you record its game window instead of the VR, we'll probably see the scene you select in S-cam. That's cycling in there, but not changing it for us. Huh. I would have to set up a different screen capture for that, I bet. I wonder what it looks like on my desktop right now. Ah, okay. So that's the one there. Okay. Okay, come on, back. Let's go end and okay. That's it there. That's how you do that. Okay. Yeah, I am doing the mirror. I see your Steam overlay. Ah, no big deal. All right, well, let's, what other ones do we have here? Oh, like a little, oh, neato. Oh, wow, I'm actually on the center line. Okay, let's get on with this here. That is actually really cool. Can you see that? No, okay. Okay, setting 1.
Make sure all flight assists are enabled. They should be already. Double check that the engines are tilted all the way forward. The indicator should read 0. Now grab the throttle again and hold the brakes. While holding the brakes with your left hand, you can disable the brake lock with your right hand. Okay, now taxi onto runway 20.
0. You can see my writing in there. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore the camera modes. Maybe put some, like, put a certain camera up here in the corner, for example, if I wanted to. All right, so let's try going a little bit.
Now to take off, raise the throttle to full and steer to keep aligned with the runway. Keep speeding up, straight down the runway.
156 knots. It's awfully bright. Do we have some sort of What is that? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is like in the middle between the two, in my opinion. Oh, that's awesome. And I can see clearly now. I got no glare. I'll put her about halfway. Okay. All right, so comfy. Gotta be comfy. All right. So here we go.
Now carefully rotate the joystick back to pull the nose up.
And rotating.
Great, you're in the air.
Woo!
Now you can raise the landing gear and set flaps to 0.
Landing gear.
Oh, hello. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Since streaming your VR view, not the game direct, much better. Yeah, I like the VR view better. Oh, flaps. Okay.
Now gently steer your nose up to about 20 degrees and keep climbing.
Okay.
Let's practice with the basic flight controls. Rotate the joystick left or right to roll towards your target. Rotate the joystick forward or back to pitch your nose towards it.
Oh, I got windows in the bottom.
This icon on the heads-up display shows your velocity vector, which is the direction you're actually moving.
Oh, that is the velocity vector. Doesn't show me it. That is it.
Fly over to the target waypoint. Try to keep your movement smooth and avoid pulling too hard, as this can cause a stall.
Well, we can alleviate that. Max pull. Oh, wow. There's reflections and everything in this. And throttle down a bit. Out of afterburner. Okay, fly over here. Well, we're gonna be gaining a lot of speed now. I would assume. S-Cam provides a smooth first-person view as well. Huh. Let's drop the throttle a bit. Oh, shoot. I have air brakes, and they're the same as the ground brakes. Oh, every time you move up, you feel the click, and then you can let it go and it'll stay there. Kind of on the left side of the screen.
Great.
Yeah.
Fly over to the next waypoint.
Yeah, I am streaming my oh, what's it called? I am streaming my VR mirror. Okay, we get little triangle indications here. Hello. Okay, it's not bad. Control is actually pretty nice. I'm surprised in that. It actually feels like I'm using a joystick, just having this on my lap. Okay, flying over here. And I'm gaining speed. Hover mode. Heading hold. Alt hold. Oh, okay. Got autopilots here too.
Great flying. Now let's try landing at the airbase.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Start your landing at the next waypoint. Bring your speed down as you approach it. This will be a conventional landing on the runway.
292. Oh, this is going to be scary. I wonder if there's a pause button somewhere. No, I'm using the wands. But it's actually working quite well.
Line up with the runway and continue to bring your speed down. You can use the trigger on the throttle to control the air brakes.
94. All right. white letters are in the way.
Landing gear.
What about flaps?
Free your left hand to bring your flaps and landing gear down. Then continue to bring your speed down.
Oh, there goes. Okay, so okay.
Maintain your speed and glide slope. Keep your vector on the target.
Starting to go a little on the fast side. I'm getting a little too high, so let's drop a little bit.
Getting close. Prepare to flare your nose up for a nice smooth landing.
Let's hope it's smooth.
Touchdown. Gently bring your nose down now.
Ooh!
Keep steering down the runway. Throttle down and carefully apply brakes.
Carefully apply. Squeeze the mother flipper.
Congratulations. This concludes the basic flight tutorial. Next time, we'll make use of the tilting engines and practice vertical takeoffs and landings.
Alright, there's basic flight done. Yeah, okay. There's a mod to use physical sticks, but I don't know if it'll work in this version. Good tips. Nice. Yeah, really. Thank you very much, by the way. This is my first time flying. Okay. Now what we get some fun. Ooh, basic weapons. Okay, fun stuff. Here we go. I'll just go with it. Yeah, it's just gonna say, learn weapons. Go for it. Throw that on my face. Here we go. Wonder if I'm in the same aircraft. It looks like it.
Welcome to the basic weapons tutorial.
Yep.
Today we will be covering weapon configuration, target acquisition, and firing weapons. Let's start by setting the MFDs to the pages we will use.
Equip. Dismiss. Have to run. See you in Discord tomorrow. Text me? Sure, man. Why not?
Alright.
Anyone know if there's choppers in this game besides the new DLC H1? Ooh. TGP. Nav.
The Equip page shows what you have on each of the vehicle's equipment mounts. It displays information on each item and allows you to arm, disarm, configure, or mark them for jettison. We'll go over each feature in more detail later.
Wow.
The TGP, or targeting pod, is what you will use to acquire ground targets. To use it, first you must supply power to the sensor mounted underneath the nose of the vehicle. The TGP will be in forward mode by default, which just looks straight forward. To be able to control it, you must designate the TGP as the Sensor of Interest, or SOI.
TGP soy.
You can sleeve the targeting pod around using the thumb control on your joystick.
Hold on, I got volume issue. Okay. What was that, Slaughter?
I said it's kind of cute.
Yeah. It's not bad.
No, I'll take a look at it. See what I can do to get my VR up. You might have to help me tomorrow.
You know what? That's no problem.
All right. Talk to you later. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care.
Peace.
Cheers. Grab stick and slew. Oops. On my lap. And slew.
When you move the sensor, it'll automatically switch to target mode, which moves its
Ah.
focus point onto the ground while you're flying.
Oh, it's ground stabilized.
The yellow
Okay.
arrow on the screen shows the relative bearing to the target point.
Ah, okay.
The target point also shows up on the nav map as a yellow cross.
Oh, okay.
Now let's
Yeah.
find some targets.
Yay!
Take off and fly to the objective waypoint. We'll pick it up when we get there.
Okay, now how do I target? Okay. Toggle limits overlay. Nope. Forward mode. Okay, there we go. Now it's bore sight. Okay. I think that's bore sight, yeah. On my bricks. Let's okay. And there it goes. Alright. And we have to taxi the runway. Whoa, what the heck happened there? That was very odd. Just checking, no, I don't think there's any, definitely not flyable. Yeah, there's, I guess there'd be some NPC aircrafts, but yeah. That was kind of weird. It's like I just kind of... I guess that's done.
Copy. Taxi to runway 20. Alpha 1-1. Tower. Cleared for takeoff at runway 20.
0 heard. Taxiing the runway. See, there's a lot of like, textures aren't very maintained at distance. Oh, I didn't even use flaps. Had to reset here. There we are. Looks nice. There's an active pause button.
Now that we're in the area of operations, you can enable the master arm switch. With the weapon system armed, you'll see some new icons on the heads-up display.
Oh.
At the center, you have the weapon targeting reticle, or pipper. Up here, you have weapon type, name, and shots remaining.
The GAU 8.
You can cycle through all the armed weapons by pressing the button on the joystick.
Oh, I got a Hydras.
These
Okay.
unguided weapons can be fired simply by pulling the trigger on the joystick. You have limited stores, so save your rounds for the targets. Let's try deploying the GAU 8 on some ground targets. In a moment, you'll receive a mission objective. You can auto-slew your TGP to the objective waypoint by pressing the waypoint button in the TGP screen. Go ahead and destroy the tanks at the objective waypoint.
Let's try 10. Okay, so waypoint. And slews all the way over to there. Okay, so let's go that way. I gotta get my level turns done properly. But hey. Just learning. Okay. Where are they? Very odd. They don't... Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Is that them? Looks like them. Point mode. Okay. So now it's locked in. Good. IFFO. Gotcha. Starting to droop a little bit. And bring it up there. All right. 3 miles. 2 miles. I think it's under 2 miles. Sure. Keeping her on target pretty good. Oh, wow. Nope, it's not 2 miles. Oh, okay. Let's,
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
flare, flare, flare. I guess. Gimbal limit, okay. Yep. Oh, I can select as I go. Okay. And gimbal limit, okay. We figured that would happen. So it's on my nose, actually. Let's turn around here. There's, okay, where is it? There's this VTOL transport with weapons. Look back and see the passenger seats. Gotta let go. Oh, okay, yeah, I see the seats right there. That's nifty. And up here. Okay. What's that? Oh, I need my beer helmet? Yeah. Yeah, the VR helmet. Yeah, the Kool-Aid helmet, yeah. Alright, so I gotta... It's still marked as soy. Is that... That's not a corpse, right? No, corpse, live target. Okay, here we go. Ah! So let's try a 1.5. 6, 5. Fire! Probably nothing. Yeah. Gotta find the range of the guns.
Great job.
Nice.
Now let's work with rockets.
Ooh, rockets.
Hydra 70s are small, unguided rockets. By default, each pull of the trigger will fire one rocket. However, they can be configured to launch rapidly. This is called ripple firing. To access a weapon's config menu, set the equipment MFD page to config mode. Then select the weapon you want to configure. If you have multiple of the same weapon type mounted in different locations, your settings will be copied over to all of them.
Oh, okay.
Try setting the rockets to different ripple intervals and destroy the next set of targets.
Salvo 2. Ripple 400. What? 816 single. Salvo. Okay. Salvo mode, okay. Salvo 1. Yep. Okay. So, let's try that. Ripple rate of 400. I assume. All right. Okay, there's 3 targets there. Okay, so I got him. Okay, so I'm going to be flying over. What's the range of the rockets, I wonder? Let's try at 4 miles, maybe. Oh, geez, okay.
Shoot.
Oh, 3.5, okay. Oh, it is 4 miles. I think I got him there.
Plot. Altitude. Altitude.
Actually, the models aren't that bad. Actually, I wouldn't be flying over my targets. How do 70... Oh, does that mean I only have 2 left?
Over
Alright.
T.
Yep, over G'ing.
Over T. Over T.
So I'm 3 miles away from the target. Okay.
Over T.
Okay, let's get back on course.
Shoot.
Oh boy. Alright, we're using the GAO now.
Altitude.
Well done. You've destroyed all of the targets. This concludes the basic weapons tutorial.
Cool. Did he? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get off my game chair here. Couch is usually the chair I use, but because this is that guy looks a little... Yeah, I don't think he's a pilot. Alright, where am I here? Where's my vape? There it is. Okay. Hope the sound's okay, guys. Yeah, I gotta look into the different camera modes. There we go. AP vertical flight. Okay. I'll try that, I guess. As soon as I adjust my headset a little better. It's a little tactile sensitive. It's got to be perfectly on my face. AP vertical flight. Autopilot? Hover flight. Okay. Right. Because it is a VTOL. Okay. I could throw it on my face. I don't have to hold it. Alright. This is how I play.
Welcome to the vertical flight autopilot training. Vertical flight can be tricky, but by using the autopilot, you'll be a master in no time. First, make sure the engines are tilted at 90 degrees. Enable the hover autopilot mode.
Enable it?
Also, enable the altitude autopilot mode. The hover mode will assist you in staying upright and keeping your horizontal velocity under control. The altitude mode, when combined with the hover mode, will take control of the engines and convert inputs into climb or descent rates.
Okay.
In this mode, keeping your throttle lever centered will hold you in a hover. Then you can raise or lower the throttle to climb or descend. You can check the position of the throttle lever on the altitude control status indicator on the HUD. When using the hover autopilot modes, keep your left thumb away from the tilt control. Any engine tilt less than 90 will disengage the hover autopilot.
Okay, that's why it didn't come on.
Go ahead and lift the throttle to full to take off. Keep climbing until you reach your target altitude. The autopilot will limit your ascent rate to a safe speed.
Okay, so I see a little symbology there. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Hover altitude. Okay, nice. Lift throttle now, climb to 164 feet. Is that ASL? Oh, okay, so it just automatically... Oh, it's radar, okay. I have to do a little forward stick.
Okay, now set the throttle lever to the midpoint to hover at this altitude.
Should now be in a stable hover. Well, kinda, sorta. Adjustments to the throttle, climb or descend as needed.
Now you can use the joystick to move around horizontally. The hover autopilot will handle attitude control, so you just have to tilt the joystick in the direction you want to go.
Okay.
You can also twist the joystick to yaw.
Yeah.
You can keep track of your relative horizontal velocity by using this indicator on the HUD.
Oh, it does hold my position.
As you move around, study how the autopilot handles the vehicle. It'll help you when you try manually flying it later. Let's try flying into some targets. Try hovering at the next series of waypoints.
Hover over here. Alright. Do I turn like this? Nope, I go... Okay, so that's exactly how it should be. Okay. Okay, so I see got kind of a slip indicator, so I got to counteract that. Move forward. All right. Gotta pick up some altitude a little bit. Okay. Okay. Hover over to there. Okay. I might have to... All right. Nifty, I assume the helicopter is going to be just like this. Still pointing down, so I'm still moving forward. Speed of 25 knots. It's actually quite responsive. I'll hover over this way. Oh, hover over there. All right. A little bit of pickup, a little bit of right stick. Okay, neutralize the stick. Pointer down. And slowly pick it up a little bit. We're at 42 knots. 44. Alright. It's very fine controller movements. And I'm picking her up recently. A little off here. Okay. So that is the autopilot. Neat. Hover over to here, so I have to descend now, naturally. Let's get bearing on there. Okay. So 1,000 vertical units. There we go. Indicator in there.
Great.
Nice.
Now let's try to land back on the helipad.
What?
Bring yourself to a stop by centering the throttle to hold your altitude and steering the stick in the opposite direction of your horizontal velocity indicator.
Okay. I would like to know where you want me to go here. We'll use that as a reference. That tunnel there. / hangar. Alright, so we'll use that. Alright, now we got this throttle center. I'll pull back stick a little bit and a little to the right. Okay, our hover indicator is determining that we are losing momentum.
Use your yaw control to rotate towards the helipad.
Okay, I assume I did it. Or is that over there? That's probably it there, okay. So, grab this. Yeah.
Begin to move towards the pad. Adjust your altitude control and steer your velocity vector so that it points just above the pad.
Oh, too much, too much.
As you approach the pad, slow your forward speed and rate of descent by pulling back on both the throttle and the joystick. Remember to keep making very small adjustments. Adjust your rate of descent and bring it down nice and gently. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Touchdown. Throttle down and enable the brake locks.
Brake lock's already on.
Congratulations, that completes the tutorial. Next time we'll learn about manual vertical flight and transitioning into horizontal flight.
Oh, cool. I'm really liking this. Okay. Air-to-ground missiles. Oh, AGMs. Nice. Okay. I hope we have Ds. I like the Ds. I prefer double Ds, but yeah. Bottle flip my helmet. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, there's a hello. What's going on? Where am I? Okay, I'm in forward flight. All right.
Welcome to the air-to-ground missile tutorial.
Autopilot disengaged.
Air-to-ground missiles, or AGMs, are useful for precisely hitting light to medium armored ground targets. First, power up the targeting pod. You will use the TGP to designate targets for the AGMs. Now arm the weapon system. And switch to the AGM-114. These are small, laser-guided anti-tank missiles.
Ooh. AGM 114.
Since they home in on the laser point emitted by your TGP, you must maintain line of sight to the target until it hits.
Oh, okay.
To fire
Cool.
it, designate a target using the TGP, point your aircraft at the target until the missile locks on, then pull the trigger to fire. You can also switch the missile seeker's uncaged mode to manual, which will allow you to fire at targets off pore sight.
Oh, okay.
In manual mode, you hold the trigger to uncage the seeker, then press the weapon switch button to fire.
Ah, okay. So I can run with helmet mode. All right. Destroy.
Try shooting the targets around the mission waypoint using the AGM-114. Remember, you need to maintain line of sight with your TGP in order to guide the missile to the target.
Sorry. Okay. It's not bad. Oh, there's one. Got him. All right.
Autopilot disengaged.
Graphically, it looks pretty good, actually. Okay. There is... So, mark... Laser marking target.
Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
Alright, where is it? Did it just... Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get some altitude here. Ooh! That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, 20-degree climb should be good enough. Actually, I'm still climbing, so let's go up even higher. See what this thrust vector ratio is. Okay, so I'm still climbing speed. This must be a jet VTOL. Look at this. Optical AF. Okay. What are those? Okay, I just had them. Terrain's pretty nice. Okay, entering stall speed. I wonder how slow that is. Oh, crap. That's that. Oops. Gotta remember. Alright. I'd really like to know where they are. Oh, that's one there. Oh, that's over here in the town, not the airfield.
Shoot.
There goes. Gotta keep it targeted. Oh shoot, I need line of sight. Crap.
Great. Now switch to the AGM-65. This is a larger, slightly heavier hitting anti-tank missile with a more advanced optical seeker.
Yep.
With this type of missile, you do not need to maintain a lock on the target after you fire it.
Yep, fire and forget.
The fire and forget capability allows you to fire at multiple targets in one pass or take cover after firing. Try taking down the targets at the next waypoint and practice taking advantage of the fire and forget capability.
Alright, so let's go.
Shoot. 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 Shoot.
Kind of want to see the hits though. 1,
Nice
2,
shooting.
3.
This concludes the air-to-ground missile tutorial.
No.
4, 5, 6. Woo! Got them all. Wow. that is pretty cool. That is really cool. Redeem banned in-game action for 10 minutes. No UI. When you're free, try hitting the visor button to the left. Then hit head on the TGP. Mermaid, you want me to turn my HUD off for 10 minutes? Okay. Oh, the FA-16B. Oh boy. Okay. So no HUD. No heads-up display. All right. I was like, hit head on the TGP. I'm going to try that. Just go into here, see what it does. Oh man, really? Worked that time. Okay, if we try hitting the visor.
The air-to-ground missile tutorial.
Visor down.
Ground missiles, or
Ooh,
AGMs,
hello.
are useful for precisely hitting light to medium armored ground targets.
And hitting
First, power up the targeting pod. You will use the TGP to
head.
designate targets for the AGMs. Now arm the weapon system.
Oh my goodness.
And switch to the AGM-114.
Now, how would I go about targeting here? I just say, like, head off. And there it is, ground stabilized in that direction. Okay. And where I can do this, point here. There it is. Huh. Neato. Now, how do I get out of this? Turn to main, okay. Turn the menu, not just exit it out. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So, we'll start the timer when we get into here. How to detect and track other aircraft, lock onto enemy targets to allow you to fire radar-guided missiles. Okay. New aircraft by the looks of it. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, spend enough time here, you get channel points, and you can enact punishments upon me. Oh, hello. This looks really cool.
Welcome to the radar tutorial for the FA-26. Today you will learn how to use the radar to find and track other aircraft.
Start the timer, Lala.
Designate targets for air-to-air missiles. First, open the radar MFD page. The radar must be manually powered on using the radar power switch.
Ham Sam, thanks for the follow. Hope you continue to enjoy the content. Turn on the radar. On. Okay.
The display
Sweeping.
shows you a compressed representation of the radar's 120-degree field of view.
Scan angle is 60 left,
The
60
display
right.
range
Okay.
can be adjusted using the R+ and R- buttons.
I am very
Press
high.
the R+ button repeatedly until the display is at max range.
I'm very high. Ah. Okay, so I do have some instruments. I do have a compass. I have AP altitude. AP, what's AP mean again? VSI, okay, so I can tell when I'm climbing.
As the radar sweeps over other aircraft, they will be displayed as blue icons for friends and orange
32.
icons for foes. The left to right scan angle can also be adjusted to allow the radar to scan more rapidly but in a smaller slice of the sky. The number shows the angle in degrees off bore sight.
What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I just turned the HUD
Set
off.
radar as a sensor of interest, or SOI.
Oh, okay.
Now you can slew the target designator using your joystick's thumb control. Slew the designator over a contact and press in on the
903. Okay, get the thing out of my...
You can track up to 4 contacts while still being able to scan the rest of the sky. They will appear as a small circle on your HUD, along with the corresponding number. In order to lock a target for weapons, you can either click the track again using the designator, or press the numbered MFD button on the left. While the target is locked, the other tracks will continue to be displayed, but the
Oh.
radar will not be able to scan for new targets. Information about the locked target's bearing, range, altitude, airspeed, and aircraft type will appear in the bottom right of the display. Use the unlock button to unlock the target and the clear button to clear the tracks. For close-in engagements, the radar can be switched to boresight mode using the mode button. In this mode, the radar will point straight forward and lock onto the first contact it sees. If the radar is SOI, you can press the joystick thumb control to quickly unlock and find a new target. Now for some weapons practice. Go back to scan mode and find, track, and lock the enemy aircraft.
Chap, flare.
Okay. Did I miss something here? Okay. I need to hold the button. Oh, push it in.
Good.
There it is.
Now arm your weapon system and switch to the AIM-120 radar-guided air-to-air missile.
That's jettison. Master arm is over here.
Shoot.
Okay, on the HUD, the locked target will appear as a small square. The small dot is the shot lead cue. When firing air-to-air missiles, aim for the lead cue to help the missile conserve energy as it steers toward the target.
Okay, so the lead dot.
The DLZ, or Designated Launch Zone, is displayed on the right side of the HUD. The missile should be fired when the target chevron lies between the min and max range marks.
Okay, so judging by the attitude,
Go ahead and try shooting down the target.
judging by the attitude here, I want to fire a little bit on this side here. Let's get nice and level. Box 3.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. Oh, Pitbull, yeah. AMRAAM is now actively seeking. Oh, I see him. All right.
Pitbull.
It's active right away. It's going that way. There he is. There he is. All right, here we go. Foresight mode active.
Over T. Pitbull.
Splash.
Ooh.
Good kill. By tracking multiple contacts, you can fire up to 4 AIM-120s on separate targets, as long as you maintain line of sight with each of them. When the AIM-120's time to impact counter displays the letter M, it has switched to active roaming, and you
Oh
no
my
longer need
goodness.
to continue tracking it. You can switch to another target, duck into cover, or even shut the
AD
radar off.
Donut, thank you for the follow. Hope you continue to enjoy the
Now
content.
try shooting down the rest of the enemy air targets.
Okay then, here we go. And I am being pinged a little bit. Mermaid, this is very tough to do without a HUD, thank you.
Shoot.
Alright, so we're going front aspect, okay. I'm probably out of range because I can't tell my range because Mermaid has taken away my HUD. No problem. Yeah, why no HUD? Oh, if you stay in the channel long enough, you accumulate points. and then you can buy punishments with the points, the channel point redemptions. Mermaid has turned my HUD off for 10 minutes. Yeah, lots of fun. Okay. And nope, not quite done time yet. Going Pitbull. Missile active. It's nice and straight. Only I could see the dot. I got guys behind me probably. Nope. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Our Min? He's at 5,000. Pitbull right away. Okay, he's just below me now. Oh boy, that's not good. There he is. Alright, well. Alright. Here you go. He's turning. Boom! Splash. Alright, there's the other ones. They should have eaten my ass by now.
Shoot.
This is not going to work. Yeah. The point of the latter part of the exercise was to engage multiple targets at the same time. Oh, geez, the AMRAMs can do that. I forgot. Alright.
Shoot. Pitbull. Shoot. Pitbull.
Hmm.
Pitbull.
Splash.
Shoot. Pitbull. Shoot. Pitbull.
Okay, well. Woohoo! Oh, got him. Nice. Set unlock. Okay. There's the last one up here. Mode. Foresight. Afterburn. I have 2 missiles left. Wow, this thing can carry a lot.
Shoot.
And his rear ass. Alright. Time is up. Okay. There's that. Okay, and there's the circle. Okay, there's the dot. Good.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. Active.
Good job.
Splash.
This is the end of the tutorial.
Whew. Thank you for the challenge, Mermaid. That was crazy. I couldn't see where my launch point was, but somehow I did it. Oh, by the way, guys, this is my first evening actually playing this game. And I come from DCS. I've flown DCS for a number of years now. Yeah, it was. That was, and it was totally something I could do. Okay, I need a drink. I need to get a better setup here. I would sit in my usual combat chair, but well, the arms they kind of conflict. Honey, you are a genius. Looks like the battery's dead. Well, I'm really liking this though. It's a good mix of systems. It's a pretty decent mix of simplicity and function. Come on here. Come on. There we go. We have on recording. I'm a genius. you know darn well you are. It's funny. My chair is actually my chair, just without the arm thingies. Yep. Well, it's kind of funny. It's like centered on this chair here. All right. Okay, will do. Suppression of enemy air defenses. AGM-88s. Harms. Let's fly some harm out there. Yep. Use for SAMs. We'll learn how to use the anti-radar attack display in conjunction with the harm weapon to locate, target, and destroy enemy radars. Sweet. Loading map. Alright, I am in the F.
Welcome to the SEED tutorial. SEED stands for Suppression of Enemy Air Defenses. You'll use a combination of radar detecting sensors and special weapons to disable SAM sites. When a radar is searching for aircraft, it emits a signal that can be detected by your radar warning receiver.
Yep.
The radar type, bearing, and approximate range is shown on the RWR display.
Oh, it's
Your
range.
position in the center.
Okay, so it's not highest threat, it's by
Open the
range.
Radar Attack Display, or ARAD.
ARAD.
The display shows the same information gathered by the RWR, but allows you to select targets for anti-radiation missiles. You can also set the radar sources to be displayed as diamonds in the HUD. When you lower the AR visor, you'll be able to see all of the targets around you for better situational awareness. Set the ARAD as the sensor of interest. Now you can use your joystick thumb control to slew the targeting cursor. Slew the cursor onto the enemy radar, then press on the thumb control to set it as the target. A square will appear on the selected target in both the MFD and the HUD.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay.
Arm the weapon system. And switch to the AGM-88.
Oh, that actually doesn't... Okay, cool, so I gotta do this.
This is a high-speed fire-and-forget anti-radiation missile. When fired, it'll home in on the radar source designated in the ARAD. Once you have a target selected, all you need to do is fly towards the target and fire once the missile is in range. Try taking out the SAM radars using the AGM-88.
Fly along, okay, cool. Where are we going here? That's really neat. And... hitting the beach. Got it. Okay. Yep, it's disappeared. Okay. Sweet. That's pretty cool, actually. Right. Alright, well, they're fire and forget weapons, so let's fire and forget it. Alright, it's locked onto the signal.
Shoot.
Oh, shoot, I'm outside range there. That's the ASL. Darn it. It looks like it's traveling there. It's supposed to be F-15, sort of. It's called the F-26, so the F-26B, so I think it is the no, it's not the F-16. I think it's the F-15 Bravo. But you know how people can't, they need licensing for that jazz. I wonder, did I not hit? Oh, yeah, I did. I hit it. Okay, cool. Now I got... Oh, there he is. He's up there. Okay, I got a shoot cue. Missile away. Oh, that's so cool. I gotta figure out those camera modes so you can see them nice and clearly. Like, superimposed in the corners or some shit. Terrain actually looks pretty nice in VR. That's quite the shock, and it's running very nicely. So I can shoot. Let's go. Bobblehead. Now, normally I would shoot and disengage totally, but this is the tutorial, so I don't have to be very serious about it. Oh.
Great. This is the end of the seed tutorial.
Skadoosh.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Couple years in VR and you can do that too. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Wow. It's gonna be fun. And the moment we've been all waiting for. Now I wonder if they made the cockpit. Oh, H94. Okay, gotcha. I guess they don't have the licensing ability to use the actual aircraft number, so it's the 94. It's not the 60. It is the 64. It isn't the 64. It's the 94. Yeah. You gotta love licensing. Yeah, let's take a look at this bad boy. Ooh, this looks nice.
Welcome to the AH-94 attack helicopter. This session will serve as a general introduction to the vehicle. I'll give you a quick overview of the vehicle and cockpit so you can begin to familiarize yourself with where everything is. Don't worry about memorizing everything now. We'll go into more details on each part in later sessions.
Okay.
Let's begin by closing the canopy door. Grab this yellow handle and pull it shut. The AH-94 is a twin-turboshaft attack helicopter with a tandem cockpit for 2 crew members.
Okay. What?
It has a traditional rotor configuration of a large main rotor and a small tail rotor.
Okay, yeah. So
The
anti-torque
helicopter
rotor.
can be flown from either the rear pilot seat or the front co-pilot gunner seat.
What? Is this multi?
You can decide how to
Person?
split up responsibilities, but in general, the pilot in the back flies while the co-pilot in the front controls the weapons and sensors. It all depends on the situation and your preferences. Now let's quickly go over each of the components in the cockpit.
I don't think licensing is the whole explanation.
Starting on the right, we have
Many
the
artistic
main battery
liberties have been
switch,
taken with them. Okay, yeah.
the auxiliary power unit switch,
Yep.
starter switches for the 2 turbine engines,
Okay.
and the communications panel.
Very important.
On the main instrument panel, we have 2 multifunction displays, or MFDs.
Yep.
The upfront display, or UFD, which can show fuel, turbine, and rotor status, as well as autopilot controls and various warnings. A radar warning receiver, an attitude indicator, vertical speed indicator, rotor RPM, torque, and engine RPM gauges, and master armament switches. At the top, we have power and brightness controls for the head-mounted display.
Nice.
And down below are the controls for the interior and exterior lights. On the left side of the panel, we have the rotor fold switch for storage, the rotor brake switch, the flight control indicator, which shows which pilot is currently in control of the aircraft.
Oh, okay, so you can hand off. Gotcha.
The parking brake switch.
Yep.
And the landing gear switch.
Now, I'm wondering...
Going down the left panel, we have the countermeasure stores count.
Did they model...
The engine power lever.
Did they model VRS in this chopper?
The stores jettison panel. And a music player. Finally, and most importantly, are the flight controls. On the left, we have the collective, which collectively adjusts the pitch of the rotor blades so we can
collectively
go up and down. And here we have the cyclic, which is used to control pitch and roll by adjusting the rotor blades independently as they cycle around. And the anti-torque pedals, which control the tail rotor for yaw control. Depending on your setup, you might be controlling these by twisting the cyclic.
Or rudder pedals, or
Go ahead and jump over to the front seat by pressing this button. Many of the components here are the same, with the exception of what we call the TDAC, which is the display and control system in front of you. The co-pilot can use this to control weapons and sensors without having to touch the flight controls.
Oh, cool. Hence, tandem pilots.
This concludes the general overview of the AH-94 cockpit. You can move on to the next session to learn about how to get this thing started. See you there.
You know what? Okay, so I'm in this seat now. Let's see if I can't do it myself. Okay, so battery is on. Everything came to life. It's safe. Okay, which way is the wind? Which way is the wind? Okay. Alright, APU is nominal. Okay, I'm gonna assume we have a left to right crosswind. So we'll start left engine first. Have brake, fold is off, rotor brake off. Parking brake enabled. Today. Oh. Up to idle. There we go. There we go. Okay. Left engine spooling up. Whee! Alright. Rotor is getting up to speed. Let's try and brake it now. Engine start, okay. Engine start is over. Okay, starting the right engine. Coming up. Okay, that's spooling up. Okay, it looks like we have power to our systems now. MFD, MFD. RWR. And oh, the UFD. Right on, we have a UFD. Stats. Okay, good. Autopilot triggers. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a touch screen. Ooh, neat. Okay. And fuel, obviously. Okay, so let's go stats. Let's go to okay. ADI. FT brightness. Okay. Have interior. Oh, neat. We have red. Instrument lighting. Oh, neat. Yeah, we'll leave instrument lighting on. Yes. I'm not sure if that's copyright or not. Okay, stores, jettison. Okay, yours. Yep. CMS right there. Bail button. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. All right, now. Yeah, clear waypoint. Swap MFDs. Okay, yep. And we have nav lights. Strobe light. Landing lights. Okay. Well, we don't need the APU on anymore. We need the battery on for backup. Volume. No, this is intercom. Oh, okay. Obviously, you want to be able to talk to your co-pilot. Okay, now. All right. So where's that button? This is just 9:30. Thank you very much. Interior lights. Instrument light brightness. Okay, it's already at max. Alright, auto for that, and it's a side stick for the cyclic. Okay. Power. Oh my gosh, look at this. And then brightness of the HMD. Okay, so I have a unique HUD. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. And okay, so bearing lines every 10 degrees. So we are facing 250, okay. Oh, wow. Door grip. Let's not do that. Alright, now. Full power. Just jam it. Rotor torque going up. Engine going up. Systems all torque going down. Okay. Everything's in the green. Let's where am I here? Alright, so we have everything yet. We do have a radar. We have equipped. Okay. Master disarmed. Okay, so I guess armed. MFD brightness. Okay, cool. And we have those. So yeah, there is some artistic stuff. A lot of these things would not be in these places. Alright, let's try and break it. This probably won't do anything. Oh, it won't even go. Okay. Rotor fold. Ah, it won't let me do it. Alright. Just go to idle. No. That's off. I wonder, will they come to a complete stop if it's an idle? Yeah, torque is going up because it's working against the rotor brake. Ooh. Can I blow this thing up? I wonder. No, it's just going to hang there. Okay, fine. Alright then. Rotor brake off. Let's go. Just jam the throttle up, and torque will not go any higher than that. In DCS, you got to be careful with these different forces, because you could literally rip the rotors right off your chopper. Alright, so everything's powered back up again. We have AC. Let's see what this dude can do. Okay, so obviously I still have that armed. Okay. Radar power, MFD, this MFD, this MFD. Okay, now. Targeting. Forward mode, I guess. Okay, right grip. Left grip. I can... No, maybe I can't do that. Ooh, yeah, maybe. I will try. Toggle trigger. There we go. Okay, forward. Oh, power. Ooh. I need to hang on to both of them. Okay, forward mode, target mode. Okay, maybe it's not letting us do it for this one. But yes, let us. Okay. It's getting loud in here. All right, let's there's my collective. There's that. Okay, yeah, we're flying. Collective max. And let's just let go of it for a bit. Got a slight side slip. Okay. Yeah, no armaments. So yeah, now let's just... Okay. Auto rotation practice. Yeah, we're going to be over water. We got to maintain forward speed. We got no engine power right now. And, all right. Okay.
Engine failure. Right engine failure. Left engine failure.
Well,
Right engine failure. Left engine failure.
that is
Right
very
engine
cool.
failure. Left engine failure.
I'm liking this. All right, now, I guess, oh, what time will you have here? Okay, I'm not sure we'll get to another tutorial, but I'll try. Oh, startup and shutdown. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And okay, so I stream about 4 games a week. from Friday to Monday, 8 Eastern. And my schedule can be found in the panels below, as well as some recommended channels. Yeah, definitely the channel point punishments is my favorite thing. Well, we have a problem here, gentlemen. There we go. Well, problem solved. Okay. This body seems like it's like
Welcome back.
in my
In
face.
this session, we'll go over the startup and shutdown procedures. Go ahead and pull the door shut. Jet turbines tend to be a bit noisy. Before starting up, let's make sure that everything's in the right state. The power lever should be pulled all the way back in the off position.
Yep.
The collective should be all the way down.
Yep.
The parking brake should be on.
On.
And the rotor should be unfolded with the switch in the off position.
Okay.
Okay, the area is clear, so let's start by turning on the main battery. This will supply power to all of the aircraft's electrical components. Now turn on the auxiliary power unit, or APU. The engine starters use up a lot of power, so we're going to need the APU to keep the battery charged. Power on the UFD and set it to the status display. This display mirrors what the analog gauges show, but you may prefer to see it here.
Yeah,
With
kind of.
the APU spooled up, we can disengage the rotor brake.
Oh, request rearm. Wingman, AWACS, bogey dope picture, request vector. Okay, cool. Rotor brake off.
Fire up the left engine starter.
Okay.
This system will spin up the turbine to a suitable RPM to begin combustion. Running two starters can often overload the power supply, so I'd start one at a time. Watch the engine RPM rise to about 10 or 12%, marked by the yellow region.
Yep, you're looking good.
Now we can click the power lever up to idle, and fuel will start feeding the turbine. The starter will run the turbine up to about 30% and then automatically shut itself off. Keep an eye on the starter indicator light. Once it goes out, you can start the other engine. Okay, go ahead and start up the right engine. Great, now both engines are fired up and running stable at idle. You can advance the power lever all the way forward to flight power. Watch the rotor RPM rise.
Yeah, there they go.
Once it reaches the green region of the gauge, you'll notice that the engines will throttle down a bit to maintain the proper rotor RPM.
Yep. Torque
This
and engine down.
helicopter is equipped with a power governor, which means that you don't need to worry about applying the proper throttle to maintain rotor RPM. Just leave the power lever in the flight position and the system handles it for you.
Gotcha.
Since the engines are now generating power for the electrical system, you can turn the APU off.
Okay.
Now let's turn on each of the displays. At this point, the helicopter is ready to take off.
Woo!
We can practice taking off and hovering in another session, so let's go over the shutdown procedure. First, turn the displays back off.
Okay, this is pretty simple.
Make sure the collective is pushed down.
Push it down.
Then just pull the power lever all the way. This will cut the fuel supply to the engines and they'll start to wind down.
Yeah, normally we have fuel cutoff valves and fuel pump switches to deal with.
After allowing allowing the engines to spool down a bit, we can engage the rotor brake.
Let's just go now.
All that's left is to turn off the main battery. And that's it. This concludes the AH-94 startup and shutdown procedures. See you next time.
What does this bail switch do, I wonder? Woo! What just happened? Vehicle was destroyed, killed by G-forces. Oh, okay. Guess I'm not supposed to do that. But the external model is really nice. That is very nice indeed. Ugh. And then TADS and gun, which I'll have to do some other time. Because I do believe... Well, you know what? I got 45 minutes. Let's maybe start it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I got 9:45 on the... Oh, hello.
Welcome. Today we'll learn about the Target Acquisition
15 minutes.
Designation Site,
Yeah.
or TADS,
Whoops.
and how to use the gun alongside it. To make things easy, we can do this all here on the ground, so you don't have to worry about flying. Although these systems are accessible from either seat, let's switch to the front seat since the co-pilot typically handles this. Start by turning on the battery and APU. Now turn on the HMD and MFDs. For this tutorial, let's turn on some hints so you can see what the controls do.
Okay.
Open the options page.
Someone can't tell time. Yeah, I know. I was thinking 9:45. I was
And
like,
enable
nope.
control hints. This will show labels when you grab the collective, cyclic, or TDAC and can be turned on or off at any time. The primary targeting system is the TADS, and you'll most often be using it with the TDAC, which stands for TADS Electronic Display and Control.
Okay.
That's the central MFD with the controls attached to it here. Go ahead and open the TADS
Opening
and power
TADS.
it on.
Powering TAD.
Designate the TADS as the sensor of interest. This works just like the targeting pod in other vehicles, except that the SOI controls are on the left hand. Grab the TDAC controls using the grip buttons on your controllers. While the TDAC controls are held, use the left thumb control to slew the sensor and the right thumb control to zoom in and out. Now arm your weapons by pressing the arm switch. With the weapon system armed, you can switch weapons by using the thumb button on the right hand TDAC control and fire by using the right trigger. The weapon firing and switching functions are the same when holding the cyclic.
Oh, okay.
Switch to the gun by cycling through the weapons with the weapon switch button.
Oh, so this one has with the 114 Hydra rockets.
Let's make sure the gun is in slave mode so the turret will point where we want it. Open the Equipment MFD page, select the gun, and make sure the gimbal mode is slaved.
Okay.
When the gun is slaved, it will either track to where your head is pointing or where the TADS is pointing, if the TADS is the SOI.
Ooh.
Use the TADS to find and designate the target on the range, and use the right trigger to fire.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Nice shooting. Now disable SOI and the TADS and use your head to shoot the target on your left.
Oh, that X is where it's pointing. Oh, wow.
Good. You can also set the TADS as SOI and enable head mode to have the TADS track your head and display its view in your HMD. When in this mode, pressing in on the left thumbstick on the TDAC will lock the TADS to where you've pointed it. As you can see, the TADS and the weapons can be controlled independently or in unison. If you have a co-pilot, you or your co-pilot can take control of either system by using the SOI button and the master arm button respectively. When you have weapons control, your arm button will indicate red, as it is now. If your co-pilot has weapons control, then your arm button will indicate yellow. Go ahead and use any method you choose to destroy the other targets downrange.
Okay, I want to try each individual one.
Good work. Now let's go back to the rear seat. Since this seat doesn't have a TDAC, it has a second grip on the end of the collective that has the same functions as the left grip on the TDAC. Just as in the front, the right-hand controls of the TDAC are mirrored on the cyclic, except for the thumbstick, which can be used for trim. That's all for today. If you wish, you can go ahead and start up the engines and practice targeting and shooting while flying. Have fun!
Obviously, I want these on again. We're on a box. We're actually on a box. That's funny. Okay. Very, very interesting. So yeah, the pilot and the co-pilot has this up here. Yeah, alright. Wheel brake, hover autopilot, yaw trim. Yaw trim. Oh. Wonder. Okay. Interesting. All right. Oh, that's enough for today, guys. Getting late over here. Home. Game. Exit. There we go. I hope you all enjoyed the stream tonight, guys. I'll be back this Friday at 8 Eastern, and we are going to be playing some cooking simulator in VR. I'm a VR-only streamer after all. But wow, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was going to be a little hokey, a little too mundane, but it scratches my simulation itch just right, and it works perfectly in VR, unlike DCS. There's not a whole lot you have to worry about. Like it's more hardcore than Ace Combat, but less hardcore than DCS. Honestly, I'm having a really good time with it. Yeah, thanks a lot. See you all on Friday once again. Okay. We are going to find somebody to raid. Stick around for the raid. You will receive, I think, 250 or 300 channel points. With which what? Okay.
Sorry, I'm not saying you're saying crap.
Oh, no. No. Okay. So, yeah, stick around for the raid and you'll receive some bonus channel points to punish me with. So, there we are. That makes it a lot easier. All right. Okay. Where is... There they are. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, let's go share some love, guys. Till next time, take care. Cheers.